Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the JV game for the Southern Wells Raiders hosting the Blackford Bruins. The game's already tipped off, and it looks to me like the Bruins, I believe the Bruins got the ball to start off with, got the tip, but now the ball over to, and Sissy Reed goes down. The Bruins still maintaining possession here. Back out to Sissy Reed. The shot, and Reed scores 2. And the Bruins look to be playing a bit of a press defense here against the Raiders. And very aggressive as Cagle strips one away from the Raiders, and another 2 for the Bruins. The Bruins off to a fast start, pressing. The Raiders not knowing what to do with it, a little bit tripped up there, and this ball is going to come back to the Bruins. Aaron Cagle bringing the ball up the court. And this is the best I could do for you. I see that there is something in the way. Briadney for a long 3, misses it. Rebound, Southern Wells. The Raiders going back to their own end, finally making it to their end and able to move the ball around the outside edge. The Bruins look to be playing man defense against the Raiders. A drive into the lane. She jumps up and down, doesn't get rid of the ball, and that's going to be a travel. Another turnover for the Raiders. The Bruins playing solidly here in the JV game, and I know this is a new outlook today with hosting the JV game. But it's just something that I wanted to start just to get the JV players out here and get them on camera so that their families can watch as well. The stream probably not looking to be that great. It's probably going to be a little bit jumpy. Again, this is school Wi-Fi, so it's not the greatest. Plus, we are out in Panetto, Indiana, with the Southern Wells Raiders, and they just don't have great internet connection here. And a timeout called by the Southern Wells coach. A beautiful facility here at Southern Wells, and it looks like, my stream is backlogged, so not the greatest stream going on here. So we'll try to let it catch up just a little bit. I'm trying to watch it and see how bad it actually is here because I show that the stream is backlogged by several seconds here. So I'm just going to log on myself and just see what's going on here. And I'm seeing is everything is live. Maybe not the greatest video quality. Probably bouncing in and out. Like it may just be backed up. You guys may be watching it a little bit later than what it's actually occurring or what's actually happening. And Southern Wells finally first 2 points. The Bruins, Aaron Cagle bringing the ball down the court. And I'm trying to get most of the court here and Hurd with a 3. A nice 3-pointer by Hurd, looking good to start off the game. The Bruins are doing great here in the game. And Southern Wells gets the ball down low. 2 shots going up. No one able to make it in. And finally a rebound by Bruins, Sissy Reed. Aaron Cagle with the ball. Oh, and I don't have the greatest video. Back to Cagle. Back to Hurd. Hurd drives in, pushes it, tries to push it back out. The ball is tipped. And Hurd trying to get it away. And we've got her laying on top of her and being friendly, trying to help her up. A good job of sportsmanship. Always wonderful to see at this age level. The Raiders still again have the ball. The score now 7-2, if I could get that going here. The Raiders moving the outside now at the free throw line. Trips up over Macy Cagle, and Sissy Reed gets the ball over to Aaron Cagle, and now the Bruins back on offense. Back out to Cagle. Cagle drives in a little 10-foot jumper or 6-foot jumper. No good. Rebound by Reed. Reed gets it back out to Cagle. Cagle back into Reed, and Reed's going to get fouled and go to the free throw line. And I'm not sure if it's my phone that's buffering or if it's the game that's buffering, but if you're having issues with the just know that it is not the software itself. It is just the poor Wi-Fi quality that we're on. Yeah, and it doesn't look like it's going to get any better. Just end up and Reed hitting her second shot as well. And it looks like we have maybe a foul or something to that effect, but it's Blackford ball, maybe 10-second, I don't know. And Cagle brings the ball in. Cagle getting trapped over in the corner, gets it out to Zoe Sawyer. Sawyer back to Hurd. Hurd driving around to the other end. Bumps into a Raiders player. Now over to back out to Aaron Cagle. Cagle underneath the basket. Actually steps out of bounds and then throws it out of bounds. So either way, a Raider ball. And the Bruins are going to press some more with the Raiders, and it looks like we're going to have a foul on Sissy Reed. And if you can hear me, if you're having issues with the buffering, you may just want to start watching it a little bit later and turn it on later on in the stream, and you shouldn't have a problem with it. And it looks like out of bounds by the Raiders, and Blackford's going to pick up the ball again. And I'm just going to send out a quick message on Facebook letting everybody know the issue here and that I am aware of it and what is actually going. The Bruins almost turning one over, but Zoe Sawyer able to pick it back up. The ball over to Hurd, now back to Cagle. Cagle getting it in. Aaron picks it up. The ball was tipped once it was in Cagle's hands, and this one's going to be right over to Sawyer, and Sawyer not got enough strength to put it back up. Ooh, and almost a steal by Hurd. But Southern Wells able to maintain possession of it, and we do have one tipped over by Merkel. And Reed picking up her third foul in just a little bit less than a quarter. And that ball is in the bucket for three for, I believe that's number 34, 24, Taylor Rupp. And the second shot is good as well. The score 9-4. Cagle tries for the break towards the basket, but the pass is no good from Zoe Sawyer. And we may not try to broadcast the entire game here. We may just try to get a few quarters in of it and then wait on the high school game to start. And I may create a new broadcast or with this one. But that's a foul on Zoe Sawyer. And that'd be the team's fourth foul of the game. And the first shot is good, making it 9-5. Sissy Reed with 3 of the 4 fouls for the Bruins. Second shot up, and a rebound was by Southern Wells, number 15, Kayla Fulton, but Sissy Reed tries to fight the ball out and knocks it out of bounds, and it's Southern Wells' ball. A nice push down, and Hurd with a nice block, kept her hand on the ball, entire process, and it looks like she was favoring her hand for some reason on that, and 2 points by the way. Going to be a travel by Zoe Sawyer. And the Raiders looking better here after the coach calls the timeout, and I would look a lot better if I actually. Oh. And I believe we're going to get a technical foul on number 3. After it looked like she may have pushed her over, so it is going to be a technical foul, and Hurd is going to shoot 2. I believe number 3 is Millie Price, maybe getting a little frustrated. And the first no good for Hurd. And the Raiders going to take Millie out, let her cool down for a minute. And I believe, not real sure, but yes, they do let Millie come out. Hurd's second shot is up, and that one's going to be long and no good. And it should be Blackford ball after the technical foul. Hurd waiting, using all 5 seconds. Hurd trying to post up number 15, Kayla Fulton, but not enough for Cagle to. And Cagle with a long 3, bounces off the rim, no good. Rebound by Merkel. Merkel puts it back up, fighting for it, and Fulton gets the rebound. And a long shot, no good by the Raiders. That's going to do it for the first quarter here at Southern Wells. The score 9-7 early on. And since we have the time, let's go ahead and get into some of our sponsors. A new sponsor today, be looking out for that. But Foundation Building Material is your building materials distributor for all your building materials needs. From drywall, steel studs to Armstrong ceiling tile and insulation, Foundation Building Material is founded on principle and built on purpose. Contact Aaron Farrell today at 260-472-2181. Are you suffering from neck, back, or joint pain? Clear Choice Chiropractic can help. From neck pain, migraine, stress, or just a colicky baby, Clear Choice Chiropractic has the tools necessary to help you live pain-free. Call Dr. Malia Robertson today at 765-329-5044 and schedule an appointment. Don't live another day in pain. Call now, 765-329-5044. Are you looking for custom shirts for your organization, sports team, or just a fun shirt for vacation? Get a hold of Jordan Massey today on Facebook at Clothing as a Canvas. Contact Jordan with all of your special shirt designs and printing. His creations are amazing, and he even does special projects like the shoes Coach Waters will be wearing tonight on the court. Contact Jordan now on Facebook at Clothing is a Canvas. Starting the second quarter, it looks like a completely new team. Layla Pennington, Reagan Harding, Paige Maloney, Bree Adney, and are all in there. I believe Harding had a steal on that, and I was trying to get the computer set up. Completely missed it. Bree Adney now with the long three. It's up and it's good. A nice looking three by Bree Adney. And the Bruins again playing a press defense. Not able to get the turnover yet. And Harding gets a tip on the ball. She gets another one and the ball is stolen. Merkel picks it up. Throws it down low to Paige Maloney. Maloney throws one up and it scores. 14-7 in favor of the Bruins. Southern Wells really not doing well with this press defense by the Bruins. Another steal by Bree Adney. She's racing to the basket with two on her, and they get the block, but they're out of bounds when they touch the ball again. Bruin ball at the baseline. Gets it into Paige Maloney and out. Gets it out to the top of the key. Merkel tries to throw one into heavily guarded area and gets the ball taken away. A 2-foot, two-pointer by number 14. That's is good. And the Bruins not knowing who's going to be inbounding the ball, and Reagan Harding runs down there and gets it handled. Pennington at the top of the key, gives it up to Maloney. Maloney down to Merkel. Merkel drives in, puts it out to Bree Adney for the three. Off the bank and backboard and rim, and no good. Rebound by the Raiders. And it looks like we're going to have a blocking foul maybe on Layla Pennington. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's who they called that on, Layla Pennington with the blocking foul. The 5 fouls on the game, or in the half, with 4:52 left to play. The Raiders gets an easy bucket down low. The score now 14-11. The Raiders moving them. Paige Maloney out on this side. Drives in and chucks one up, no good. Harding gets the rebound. She chucks it back out to Merkel for the two. And Pennington gets the rebound. Now Pennington brings it back out to Maloney. Maloney's getting guarded. Tries to drive through, but gives it back out to Pennington. Pennington moving, calling a new play. And the Raiders are playing a tight defense, and we're going to have a traveling call on Pennington. And we're going to have a foul now on the inbound pass, Paige Maloney. It's going to be the 6th foul. The inbound pass comes in from the Raiders, moving the ball down to the other end of the court. Stops for a long two, way off, doesn't hit anything. A nice try for the save by number 45, Jaden Thomas, but she was out of bounds. The Bruins back with the ball again. The score 14-11, 3:52 left to play in the half. Maloney pitches it over to Merkel. Merkel to Pennington. Pennington starts to drive, gives it out to Adney. Adney for a three, no good, off the rim. And the Raiders get the ball and head down to their end. Folks can get a view of how the JV team does against Southern Wells. So 2 timeouts go by for the Southern Wells Raiders. They have 3 remaining in the half. And I still have order up. Goodness sakes. There we go. And to some of our sponsors, and the new one for this day. Are you looking for a used car at an affordable price? Call Dave's Car Corner. Assist cars on the market, and you just can't beat the friendly service that Dave Montgomery gives you. Call Dave's Car Corner today to get your car at 765-348-5770. That's 348-5770. And make sure that you thank our sponsors. Let them know that you appreciate that they are making this possible for us here at Blackford Sports. And that them, we wouldn't be able to keep the lights on, so to speak. And we're back here with 3:21 to play, and Briadney tries to get the steal on the inbound, but it goes out of bounds. Raider ball just again at a different location. The Bruins playing tight defense here, man-to-man. And the shot up by the Raiders, no good, and finally one goes in. The Raiders now within 1 point. Layla Pennington bringing the ball in. Briadney using her arm to shove off and gets the ball stolen to have a jump ball. Raiders inbound the ball, get it down to the other end of the court, up, and it's no good, goes off the rim. It's out of bounds. It's going to be a Raider ball with 2:49 left to play in the half. A good game so far here with 2 quarters winding down. Blackford leading the Lady Raiders 14-13, and that jump ball as Briadney fights for the ball with Tippy. And this possession arrow is going to go in favor of the Bruins. Pennington bringing the ball up. Maloney on the side of the three-point arc. The ball tipped away from Adney. Now Hall into the game. Adney and Hall's going to let one go across the half-court line. It's going to be an over-the-back 10-second violation, whatever you want to call it. I believe it's the over. 2:25 left to play, and the other Maloney girl, Faith Maloney, is for Cameron Hall. So we've got Maloney, Adney, Pennington, and Harding in the game. Southern Wells inbounds the ball over to Tappy. And that is going to be a foul on Bria. I was wondering how long it was going to take him to call that as she was reaching in. And that's going to be the 7th foul of the game, and it's going to put the Raiders in bonus. 2:22 left to play here in the second quarter. Tappy at the free throw line. First shot is up, and it's in and good. And with that, the Raiders have finally tied it up. The Bruins have held the lead for most of the game. Tappy's second shot is up, and it is in and out. Rebound, Paige Maloney. Maloney gives it up to Pennington. Pennington bringing it to the top of the key. Back to Maloney on this side of the arc. And it looks like we're going to have a foul again on Bree Adney. And it looks like, I believe Harding is wearing 44. And now Adney's going to come out, and Zoe Sawyer's coming in to replace her. Shot is up, no good, a 1-on-1 situation, and Faith Maloney gets the rebound. Gives it up to Sawyer. Sawyer drives down to the goal, but gets stopped, and now Pennington's going to drive in. And that's what they're lacking, is someone who's not afraid to drive it in, and that's going to be a foul, and the Bruins are going to get the ball out of bounds because the Raiders have only 3 fouls. The Bruins with 8, And if Maloney doesn't get it in, she does. Sawyer puts it up. No good. Misses the net. And now we're going to have a foul on Harding, and that's going to – no, wait a second. No foul. I believe maybe she stepped out of bounds, and it's still for ball. It goes back to Blackford. Sawyer inbounds it to Paige Maloney. Paige gives it up to Harding. Harding drives down for a three, misses everything. Rebound, Sawyer. Sawyer outside. Gets the ball tipped and gets the ball taken away from her. And now we're going to have a jump ball. A jump ball's in favor of the Raiders. And one thing that I've said is it seems that girls' sports are a lot more physical than boys' sports. It's almost like a hockey game going on down there. Travel against the Raiders, and this is going back Blackford's way. These girls are playing rough tonight, and very many calls happening. A Bruin ball. Pennington's bringing it down. And we almost lost it across the midcourt line. Maloney back to Faith Maloney. Back to Harding, in down to Pennington. Pennington jumps up and down, and it's going to be a travel. There's 21.6 left, and it looks like number 3. I don't know who that is. That's going to be Faith Malone to try to get this away, as nobody wants to see an injured player. And with that, let's go ahead and go back to some of our. We only have 21.6 to go. We're going to read off all of our sponsors, and then we're probably going to call this broadcast done, and we'll see you guys back after halftime for the Bruins playing. The Bruin varsity team playing the Southern Wells Raiders here in Pinedo, Indiana. Foundation Building Material is your building materials supplier for all your building materials needs. From drywall, steel studs to Armstrong ceiling tile and insulation, Foundation Building Material is founded on principle and built on purpose. Contact Aaron Farrell today at 260-472-2181. Are you suffering from neck, back, or joint pain? Clear Choice Chiropractic can help. From neck pain, migraine, stress, or a colicky baby, Clear Choice Chiropractic has the tools necessary to help you live pain-free. Call Dr. Malia Robertson today at 765-329-5044 and schedule an appointment. Don't live another day in pain. Call now at 765-329-5044. Are you looking for custom shirts for your organization, sports team, or just a fun shirt for vacation? Get a hold of Jordan Massey today on Facebook at Clothing as a Canvas. Contact Jordan with all your special shirt designs and printing. His creations are amazing, and he even does special projects like the shoes Coach Waters will be wearing tonight on the court. Contact Jordan now on Facebook at Clothing as a Canvas. Are you looking for a new used car at an affordable price? Call Dave's Car Corner. They sell the nicest used cars on the market, and you can't beat the friendly service that Dave Montgomery offers. Call him today at 765-348-5770. That's 765-348-5770. And with that, Faith is still down on the ground, and we're going to go ahead and cut this stream, and we'll see you guys back for the varsity game starting at 7 o'clock.